Morning everyone. So here we are again, starting again on the Landrover. This time we're going to fit the swivels back onto the front axle. Let's show you what we're going to do. These are the front brake discs. They're not the cheapest, but they're sort of a mid-range, obviously not the best, but they're, you know, ample for what we need. And we'll get them fitted as well. So this is the longer of the two shafts. Obviously the idea is to make sure it's nice and clean again. Unfortunately this isn't the cleanest workshop to work in. You certainly don't want to get any bits of grit and stuff in there. But what I am concerned about is this seal here, so I want to push that through first. You can see where that line up. There's offset holes on this, so you can't get it the wrong way around. But I will just get some fingers. Give these surfaces a little clean. More degrease. Alrighty. Got on now. We end up on this. Still coming out. Try not to get any too much, you know, you don't want too much, overdo it, that sort of thing. Stick that down. Make sure it's in the right place because the holes are offset, like I said. Get a little bit of spread on there. Make sure every surface is covered with it. As long as you've got a thin cover on all of it, you should never get a problem. So all I'm worried about is that seal. I think if it's in there before I push this on, we'll push it out and I can't see it. So it's not the best really. So I want to do it all in one go. That probably would have been alright. So I just had to move it around to locate that prop shaft. Then we have to make sure we get these holes lined up. This is quite heavy now, obviously, and they're not the easiest of bolts to get in. Right, we've got it held there. So now we can clean the rest of these bolts and put some Loctite on and find that other washer I know dropped. So this is quite difficult. I could have put the prop shaft in afterwards, but I was worried about that seal. Probably didn't have to worry about it because it went in alright. But you know, you do. Hopefully that's on the right way around. top like that, so that looks alright. Can only go on one way. I suppose we'll find out if it's wrong. But there's a few holes in there now, so you can't really get it wrong as such. Because I was obviously having a look at that because I wanted to make sure we get it right. Still can't find that washer. I mean, this is the trouble when you work in the dirt. You drop a washer straight on the floor, straight down, but you can't find it. Brilliant, that. Let's see if we can get this lined up properly. Once and for all. I can't even get this nut out now. This is a two-man job, really. See, that one I can't get out. Now I need to get a spanner. I might try a different approach on the other one and not put the drive shaft in, but that'll be a shorter drive shaft anyway. Christ. Now this is the hardest thing I've done so far, I think. Right, let's see if these bolts will line up everywhere. We need to see if we can find that washer. Well, I think I've got the bolts in the right place this time. Well, the flanges are lined up correctly, so it's one bonus. Should have another bolt. One of them. And then we've got two that we put in without no. We've got two at the top, but I just put in to hold it. When we tighten them all up a bit, I'll take them two out and put some Loctite on it. Right, so that ain't gone too bad after all. Right, we'll carry on doing these all up. I don't think you need to watch all of this. Right, so we've got them bolts in, tightened up. Happy with that. So we might as well get this stub axle on. I just want, and then that will hold the shaft in place and everything. So I just got a little overburden of paint. We all painted it. But the surfaces were nice and clean because I cleaned them up. So we've got this washer to put on, we won't forget that. And obviously the stub axle. I have cleaned the faces on these the other day, but we'll give them a little rub over. started using a bit heavier grit sandpaper that don't seem to do no harm. And you're checking all the surfaces, because you know these, sometimes you bang these with a hammer, if someone's banged them hard, you could have a protruding bit which is not going to help you seal. So by giving them a good rub around the edges, you'll spot that. This is a casting, so no one ought to be hitting that casting because you will break it. Just give it a degrease. I mean, you can get proper degrease, it's just that I've got plenty of thinners, so I'm going to use that. Probably not the best thing to use, but don't think that's too bad. A bit more of an awkward one with this in the way. Just going to rub that around like we do. Nice thin layer all the way around. We'll get the gasket onto this bit first. Oh. And stick that on, you see. That's why I like to do the surfaces rather than, well, that don't make no difference. You can rub it on the gasket, of course. You know, it don't really make no difference which way around you do it. I like doing it like this. I didn't change the seal in there because it seems quite good, and we don't really want to knock them bearings out and all that. It's nice and clean in there. So I'm just going to leave it, put it in gently, and that should locate on there. Put that round the right way. There we go. Get these bolts. Get this washer. This washer's in good condition actually. I should have put some paint on it really. I might quickly do that. That's just to stop two surfaces rusting really. I mean, I probably should have done it right at the beginning, but it's better than not doing it at all, I think. A little bit of Loctite. Oh, painted edges facing. So we torqued that one up to 62 Newton meters. Just put a little bit of spray paint on it. So I'm going to do the other side now. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in me recording it, but that's quite a difficult job. Probably didn't do it the best way. Front hub is done, or front axle. I'm just missing one circlip, so I left that nut loose, but everything else is done. just cleaning up some brackets. I've only got one of these because the other one rang off, and these are the A-frame brackets, so I'm just going to clean them up, paint them up, and there's another little job done. So we're just finishing off the day cleaning some brackets up. These are the wing brackets off the brackets for the bulkhead. I mean, you could see the old paint on them. And these are the seatbelt brackets for the front seat bolts. Well, you can see they're not that bad, so I'm just going to obviously paint them and reuse them. There's no point buying new ones. Painted them couple of bushes because they're good quality, they'll now look new. Well, thanks for watching again. Going to get these bits and pieces painted, and that'll be a few weeks now till I get back to you because I'm busy doing other things. Thanks for watching.